explain why you think it is important for the post-secondary education program that your student attends, that Justin attended or attends, to match or align with what his student goals and dreams were.
Well, I kind of think with any, with his sisters as well, one of the reasons that you go to college or post-secondary ed is to move forward your career and your life and, in a direction that you want to go. So, it is important that they can pursue things that are of interest to them and what they think they're, where they want to go with their life. But also, one of the aspects of going to the post-secondary ed is that you also get to expand your horizons. And I think Justin was always interested in hospitality. And so it worked out great for UCF because they had hospitality, but also there's so much more about the post-secondary ed in terms of expanding your horizon and becoming more independent. And, in the end, the goal is employability. And so, has the program moved him towards his goal in the future?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it has in Justin's case early on in his when he was in elementary and middle school, they did different path planning as it related to what his goals might be, and we still keep in touch with those folks, and they're just astounded because it's almost everything to a T, including his dream job was to work at Disney World, and up until they closed Disney World, Justin was working at Disney World. That was ultimately, that's where he ended up, and there were a lot of other intermediary goals that were part of that it wasn't intentional, but it just goes to show that if you do set those those different milestones, that you can achieve them. And it's, as Lori said, it really is a combination. So if it's obviously the end game is to have some sort of employability and not graduate back to the couch, as often happens. And so even during this pandemic, he's working on an self-advocacy website called Just Inspirations, and he and his sister are working on it, and he's been working very, very hard. But it just again shows you that with the wide variety of experiences that you can have in an educational environment, how you can continue to build on that, not just for employment, but he actually, before he went to UCF, so he graduated a little over a year and a half ago now, right? His focus became more on the internship, and he did several internships while he was there. One of his summer vacations, he actually lived at the Lakeside Inn in Mount Dora. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but it's a beautiful place. And he actually he lived there and worked there for the entire summer, as pretty much learning the entire inner workings of a small hotel. And and then from that also went and worked at the Hyatt right down in the convention area, so it's sort of one end of the spectrum to the other in terms of a quaint old hotel, and then one that's massive. I mean, a huge convention center basically. So, those are incredible situations for anyone to get involved in, and so to be able to equip him to do that was very important to us, and we stayed involved in that process, and feel that that's something that is important to make sure that the directions do point in the right direction, because otherwise you can go a little off course sometimes.